Happy Monday. It is near and dear to me, you guys, to be talking about how we can optimize our health. Like, right? So sometimes Mondays come and you guys might go, oh, the dreaded Monday. Or you might be like, yes, because you've got a system, you've got a plan, you're consistent, you put your health first. So first and foremost, everybody out there, do you put your health first? That is the number one question, right? Do you put your health first? If you put your health first, drop a number one down below. I want to see ones flying everywhere, right? If you put your health first, drop a one below. I want to know. And if you don't, what's holding you back? Okay. So I hope you already have a little bit of routine that's like, you got your sleep routine done. You're like up getting like hydrated in the morning. You're getting your sunshine. You're getting your movement. You're getting rid of, trans fats and a lot of crap in your diet, right? Like we're beyond that. We're beyond that. I hope you're beyond that, right? If health is number one, if you've dropped number one below, then health is important to you. But here's the thing. Most of us get so caught up in what we're hearing and what our neighbor's doing and what our best friend is into, you kind of forget that there's actually technology out there that no one's talking about it because it's new yet. Things don't get mainstream until they're common. But if you were putting your health first, then you're not common, right? So, hey, let me back up. Let me put a pause right before I tell you guys what's the number one thing that you can do, because this technology is so cool. And it's not even so cool. It's so profound, right? It's absolutely profound to your health. So if you're saying health is number one, you want to know what could be so profound and make such an impact of your health. But let me back up. Like I said, little time out here. Okay. So who am I? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kelly Lepsha. I'm a high performance health coach. So I'm not the one, if you're like, oh, can you just help me follow this diet plan? I'm not for you. We're looking for people that want high performance. And I don't mean it as a high level athlete. I mean in your life, right? Who's out there that wants to be on their A+ game of life? That's me. But I'm a physical therapist, and I've been a physical therapist for over 27 years. Crazy, right? And I've been helping people with their health. I've helped people, unfortunately, after they've been sick and ill. And my goal now is to help people prevent themselves from getting sick and ill. So drop a 2 down below if you want to stay healthy your whole life. Like, I just want to wake up one day and not be here, but I don't want to have to go through the sickness and disease and live unwell and not be able to do things in life. What about you? That doesn't have to be, right? That's like old school thought of being in a nursing home, be decrepit, have an illness, not be well. No, you guys, come on. Where have you been hiding? So if you're like, no, I want to live the top of the game in my life, live at the top of your game in your life, not my life, your life, okay? Then I may have things for you. So that's not what this is about, but that's who I am, right? As a high performance coach, I help women specifically, but don't worry, men, you can optimize your cellular health too, right? To feel better physically, mentally, and financially. Because we need to be well-rounded in abundance of all things. Those are just 3, right? We need even more than that. But I'm going to help you specialize in one of those 3. So, okay, maybe you're saying health is number 1. Drop that down below. Maybe you're saying 2 down below because you want to live long well. Or maybe your third thing, I want you guys, chat in. You could be listening to this. I don't know if it's live on the replay, whatever that may be. What is the most important thing for you? Working on your physical health, right physical, working on your mental health, right mental, or working on your financial health, right financial. I don't know what it is for you. It's all important to me. You kind of have to pick a pillar, right, to start with and then evolve for all of them. But we can't negate anything. And, listen, I'm super into big to community and spiritual and self-healing and just so much more. But those are some broad things that we can talk about. So let me give you my number one health related, and it's not a tip, you guys. This is what you have to be doing to optimize yourself at a cellular level to feel better, to live longer and live well. And those of you that say what about the finances, Kelly? Okay, you can make some finances with it too. But this is what I want you to do for your health. Today, we are talking health. So number one, would you guys all agree we're aging every day we wake up chronologically, right? We can't stop the clock. True or true? Exactly. Come on. Now, number two, the world we're living in is crap, meaning it's full of toxins, pollutants, chemicals, parabens, mold, stressors. I could go EMFs, right? I could go on and on. True or true? Very true. So many of you are probably like, yeah, well, Kelly, I have my house clean and I've changed out my products and what am I putting on my body? And, we're careful not to spray in our yard. That's awesome. But that's only controlling one variable of your life is you at home. And I know you live outside of just your home. At least you do now in the world today. Most of you, I hope you're getting outside. Holy smokes. Today, Southern California, man, we've got some sunshine and I am loving it because we've had rain and rain and rain and rain. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying we have, and I'm enjoying the sunshine. So please let me know if you're here, right? I know some of you guys are out there and I don't know. So say hey, drop me a comment. I'm saying hello. I'm looking at my 1s, 2s, and 3s and people talking about like mental health, physical health, financial health, right? So we've agreed that we can't stop the chronological clock. True. We've agreed that the world is full of bad things, toxins, crap, right? So with that, it starts putting a load on our systems, stressors on our systems. So the body can't work quite as optimally as it once did because our bodies are we're designed to heal and repair itself. Now, sometimes occasionally, right, there's like a fault with all of that, but most of us are born perfectly healthy and well with the mechanisms inside to heal and repair. So we age, the world we're living in is toxic. It puts a load and a stress on our body called oxidative stress. It's the rusting of our cells, the cellular damage that's happening. When that happens, the way our bodies operate through our genes, in our genetics, yes, the genes are hardwired. However, you can control how those genes are expressed. You're in control. Do you want them on? Do you want them off? Do you want them working optimally? Do you want them working at a subpar level? That's your choice depending on what you do with your lifestyle and your food and your nutrition, okay? But here is the number one thing. There is now technology out there that can help us optimize our genes, that can help us, that we're living in this toxic world and we're aging, re-regulate our genes because we don't always like do the best lifestyle choices or exercise or we eat some bad food or maybe you drink too much or maybe you've done something right. We're all not perfect. But how would you like to optimize your genes at a genetic level? So with your everything else you're doing, it's that next level, okay? Imagine, let me give you a quick analogy out there for those people that are super visual or want analogy stuff. If you have a piano in your home that's not been played in a while, it probably hasn't been tuned in a while, somebody sits down to play that piano, does it sound beautiful, perfect? Or some of those keys are a little too sharp or a little too flat, so that piano really could use somebody to come in and tune the keys, correct? Yes, okay, yes, we agree. That's exactly what our genes need. If we're not careful, some genes that, are working optimally and great and they're supporting our body they're helping us decrease inflammation, they're helping us upregulate our own body's natural antioxidants. They're working amazing until too much crap in the world as we get older, that starts to slow down. Or we have a negative gene, okay? I always tell my story, right? For instance, I have the celiac gene. We have a negative gene, could be cancer, could be Alzheimer's, could be type 2 diabetes, right? What is it for your body that's been off? But again, the chronological clock is ticking. The world is toxic. That gene starts to turn on. We don't want that. We want to tune our genes just like we tune a piano. Super cool, right? The technology didn't exist before, but now it does. It's called activation. What you say? Activation. If you don't know, if you've not heard of it, drop activation below because you need to get your body activated. You've got to put your body back to work for you. For you. It is the number one thing that you can do to protect yourself, to stay well, optimize your health, live in longevity, is to activate your body through a pathway called NRF2. It's the body's master regulator of gene expression. optimize your NRF2 pathway, and you will be golden, helping set yourself up for success. So those of you that are sleeping well, eating well, watching what you're doing, you're moving your body, you're controlling your mental health and your spiritual health and your inside wellness, but you want more, or maybe you're not doing those things, but you're like, what's the easiest thing? Really? Pop the silly pill. Okay, yeah, activate your body. That is that simple. But I want you on this wellness journey. Whatever that looks like for you, I don't know, but you need activation in your life. It is the number one thing. Have you heard me say that? Okay. Drop down below. Do you want the number one thing, right? Drop number one thing or activation. I absolutely love that because it is literally that easy. And just in case any of you guys are out there like, well, Kelly, I've never heard about that. What are you talking about that? I'm sure it's gimmicky. Well, universities around the world wouldn't be talking about it if it was gimmicky. Universities around the world wouldn't be publishing studies that you can go find yourself. If you're somebody like me who likes to geek out and do research, you can go to a place called pubmed.gov. That's PUBMED.gov. That's where physical therapists, doctors, nurses, pharmacists, whoever you are out there, right? Medical professionals, we go look for research. We go to pubmed.gov. You will find thousands of studies on NRF2 activation. So reach out to me. Let me help you activate your body, put in the number one thing to support your body in optimizing your health, slowing down your risk of disease, and building a life of longevity. Ready? Are you ready to activate? I don't miss a day. Let's get activated. See you soon. I hope this was helpful, and definitely let's have this conversation about activation for you too.